I am Dr. Amalia S.Natividad, an RND. I worked before as senior nutritionist in a famous country club and hotel in Cavite. For today, I would like to answer your questions sent in my previous vlogs. Thank you very much for your inspiring words and comments, most especially to Shaira Lu Canlas, Christine Amiscosa Reyes, Migs Ripato, and Imelda Ababon. So I have here the question from Pat De Gia. What are the best foods suited to eat during this pandemic? No? So eat a well-balanced diet. Pag sinabing well-balanced diet, it consists of all these 6 essential nutrients. We have carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. No? For carbohydrates, we really have to eat more of fruits and vegetables. Why? Because it contains more of vitamins and minerals. At the same time, these fruits and vegetables which are of high fiber content because it aids in our metabolism and as well as for proper functioning of vital organs. Like it has all this vitamin A for normal vision, vitamin C for our skin, and enhancement of immunity. And then of course, we really have to add protein. Why? It has a body building support, no? These proteins are the one forming the antibodies, hormones, enzymes, and it is very important for our energy as well. And then of course, we really have to take healthy fats. Fats in the form of vegetable oil because this vegetable oil contains unsaturated fatty acids. Like for example, omega-3 fatty acids. No? We have example as salmon and tuna. This is very important for heart diseases. And at the same time, it is a cancer preventing foods. No? So the vitamins and minerals are the regulators of our body processes. So we have to eat more of this. Aside from that, it contains vital antioxidants and it has all these phytonutrients. No? Like for example, these fruits and vegetables contains flavonoids, most especially the citrus fruits. And then of course, we have to take also and consider the use of the herbal vegetables like garlic, which contain allicin and allyl sulfide. No? It has all this antibacterial property once used in the diet. We have all other herbs and spices like turmeric, ginger, onion leek, and so many others. Water is also very important nowadays. Why? Water is the universal medium of transport of important nutrients. It is the one who really helps us transport the nutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and many more in our body system. So instead of really taking highly processed soft drink, we might as well drink more of water. Here's another question from Miss Mustard Test Melody, no? Or Miss Melody Mustard Test. Ito po ang question niya. Ano po ang advice na diet nyo para sa isang grade 10 na overweight, no? So, I understand na itong grade 10 na ito, he or she must be 15 to 16 years old, no? So, overweight. So, we start with the basic steps, no? Yung pinaka-primary, no? To consider, of course, we have to limit highly processed foods. Ano yung mga yan, no? Soft drinks, sports drink, cakes, pastries, yung mga fast foods, no? So, instead of serving them, these teenagers, we might as well give them water in place of this concentrated source of energy like soft drinks, no? And then, of course, they can really take milk in the form of non-fat or skim milk. And then serve them fresh fruit shakes, no? Might as well buy a piece of mango, orange, or whatever and then shake it, no? Use a blender. And then when you mix, you may add a little of sugar or no sugar at all. And then of course, water is very, very important. Let them really drink more of this to help in the normal circulation of the blood. Make fruit and vegetable an easy snack choice. What do I mean by that? Instead of giving them these cakes, pastries, cookies, as I said, no, you might as well give them fruits like grapes, mangoes, oranges, and perhaps vegetables which are cut in sticks or in a nestled one, and then you might as well decorate it, no? As you can see in the vlog, no, there are shapes of these fruits and vegetables. Why? Because this is very important for normal regulation of our body. You have to encourage them to eat breakfast every day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. In fact, 1/4 of our calories should really come from breakfast. And take note that a good breakfast consists of all these 6 essential nutrients. So, you might as well give them protein, source of protein, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Meaning to say, if you will be serving them, for example, beef tapa, you can give them, of course, the plain rice, and then slices of tomato, cucumber, and onions, and then give them non-fat milk, and then give them pressed fruits or slices of pressed fruit. In this way, you are giving them a balanced diet. At the same time, it is really very important for them to have an energy throughout the whole day. Take note of the research has made that taking breakfast higher or in greater amount is much better than taking a lighter one. Why? Because of the function of the metabolism of this. And it also helps us prevent overweight and obesity among teenagers. And then, of course, don't keep junk foods in the house. So, junk food is a favorite of all these teenagers, no? So, be careful with this because it is very high in salt, fats, and, of course, the amount of the sugar. Most especially, they are really eating this highly denser food like candies, soft drink, and cakes, no? It's really very important to take note of this. As a research, I have all this study, no? These junk foods is very detrimental to the health of this teenager. Why? It increases the risk of dementia, okay? Which lessens their ability to control appetite. And then it causes chemical changes that lead to depression among teenagers. And it makes them impatient and can cause uncontrollable cravings. And aside from that, it is a real cause for memory and retention and learning problems. Here, it is very important that you eat at home, no? You eat with them at home. Why? It encourages bonding and, of course, you are enjoying yourself and as a family. You can teach them to plan your foods and then cook them, teach them to cook, teach them to serve, and then tell them exactly what's the real meaning of really eating at home, wherein you form yourself as a good family. And it is very important to have exercise. Exercise is needed for the normal metabolism as well as the proper circulation of our blood. And of course, it helps us enhance our immune system and burn the excess calories of our teenager. I hope, Ma'am Melody, you were able to comprehend and get what I said on this so that you can really inform your kid or whoever the subject you are really telling me by your question. I received another question from Brother Ray Bravo. Here's the question. What are the foods that boost our immune system? Of course, as I have been saying, fruits and vegetables are rich in vitamins A, C, and E. These are called antioxidant vitamins, as well as selenium, which is a mineral, is also an antioxidant mineral. And you really have to add more of vitamin D and zinc in the diet. Why? For proper metabolism and enhancement of our immune system. Consider always foods rich in antioxidant. Again and again, I'm saying this. Why? Because we are really getting most of the nutrients from these colored foods, the rainbow foods that I will give later on. And also consider these phytochemicals coming from these fruits. And then consider these anti-inflammatory agents like the one found in cranberry for UTI, and then you make use of garlic. It is a antibacterial food, and then of course, tea. There is a also a phytochemical on that, and all others. To boost our immune system, yogurt is very healthy. Why? It contains probiotics, It is a fruit produced by bacterial fermentation of milk. Yogurt is a perfect immune system booster. The lactic acid bacteria in yogurt have important effects in preventing cancer, infection, GIT or gastrointestinal tract diseases, and of course heart diseases, and asthma and food allergies. Consider also taking almonds. They lower the LDL or low density lipoprotein cholesterol, which are packed with vitamins E, magnesium, and potassium. These almonds is considered to help us in the oxygen and nutrients flow more freely to the blood or normal circulation of our body system. There's another question from Niña Suset Curante from Zamar. Here's his question. My question would be, what colors of food, especially vegetables and fruits, are good and will boost our immune system? Niña and all other teenagers who are watching this video, I would like you to memorize this acronym. GROWY pa ba? Okay, when we spell GROWY for GROWY, and PABA is P, and then B, I put it as a square, GROWY PABA square. Okay, let's consider this. G for the color green. Okay, as you can see, there are so many green leafy vegetables around. What are these examples? Malunggay, kamote tops, spinach, lettuce, pechay, celery leaves, avocado, broccoli, and so many. And then, consider also letter. What's the next letter? Letter R, which stands for the color red. What are these examples? Of course, we have apples, watermelon, dragon fruit, red beets, red kamote, tomatoes, and all others. Consider this letter O, which represents the particular color orange. Of course, we have oranges. And then what else? Papaya, sweet potato, and kamote. And then we have carrots, peaches, sweet potato, and chico. So we already have GRO, and then we proceed with the next color, which is W, which stands for white color. What are these examples? Cauliflower, garlic, onions, radish, potatoes, turnips, star apple, or kainito. Consider letter Y, which stands for the color yellow. What are these? Of course, we have papaya. We have lemons, we have squash, banana, and corn, and so many others. And take note of the next letter, letter P, which stands for the color purple. What are these examples? We have yam or ube, grapes, kaimito, eggplant, and peas. We consider now growing, pop, and then B squared. Why I have put this as B squared? Because there are three colored items which we really have to consider. We have brown, we have blue, and then black. What are the examples of these vegetables? We have mushroom, nuts, and chico for brown. And then for blue, of course, we have blueberries. And black, we have black beans, duhat or plums, and then prunes and raisin. These rainbow vegetables are considered very rich in antioxidants, vitamins A, C, and of course letter E, vitamin E. Take note of the functions of which vitamin A, for normal vision or for eye health. And then vitamin C for the referral tissues and enzymatic production of certain neurotransmitters, or we need that for brain functions. And vitamin E, which is a fat-soluble vitamins, protects cells from damage caused by this free radical. What are these free radicals? These are compounds for when our bodies convert the food we eat into energy. And of course, these fruits and vegetables, or the rainbow colored ones, is really very important to increase our immune system. Why? As I have been saying, it contains phytochemicals. These phytochemicals are the very distinct colors. What are these? No? For carrots, we have the orange. Of course, for tomatoes, we have the red. No? It has lycopene. No? And then so many others. And of course, this contains the minerals. No? This is very important for the proper balance of water in the body and for our healthy bones and for the proper electrification of our body. So thank you very much. I hope you have taken all these tips as you have given me your questions, and I hope and pray to see you in my next vlog. Hi! Thank you for watching my vlog. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification below. For more updates and for more upcoming videos, see me in my next vlog. God bless you all.